Welcome to the Arsenal 101 on YouTube. Watch along for the Arsenal versus Aston Villa game coming from the Emirates Stadium. Kick-off at 7:30. Start off proceedings as we usually do with a look at the team sheet. We have Ramsdale, Aaron Ramsdale, Ben White, Gabriel Saliba. I'd say Gabriel Saliba's name should always accompany it now with So yes, indeed, Saliba is playing as expected. He's next to Gabriel Magalhaes. We have at left back Kieran Tierney, Yokai, the Flying Scotsman. Why? There's a bit of Sunderland in there, but sorry about that. We've also got taking the place of Thomas Partey, the injured Thomas Partey, and also the injured Mohamed Elneny is Sambi Lokonga. Welcome back, Sambi. Be great to see him today. Granit Xhaka is in as normal. Not sure where he's going to play positionally, whether he play advanced as Sambi or whether Sambi takes his position and Xhaka drops slightly deeper. And then the front four as usual. Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus. So let's see how we go. On the bench today, aujourd'hui, we have Matt Turner, Cedric, Tomiyasu, Rob Holding, Emil Smith-Rowe, Fabio Vieira. We got Matt Smith. I saw two Smiths. I was wondering where the role was. So we have Matt Smith, the midfielder for the under-21 captain. We have Marquinhos. Hopefully we see a bit of him if we can get a few goals under a belt. I'd love to see him get a few minutes in today on the wing. And then supporting striker, if need be, will be Eddie Nketiah. Right, I'm running a bit behind, so better get my game up and running. I may be a few minutes behind everybody else because of my lateness to it. But we've probably kicked off right about now. Get my game stream running. Oh, where's my glasses? Let's get to the right channel. Sky is BT Sport, isn't it? Let's get the right one. There we go. Looks like the top of the Emirates. No, that's the London Stadium. I was fooled. There we go. We have just kicked off. Aston Villa in their black kit. The Aston Villa team is comprised of Martinez, Cash, Konsa, Mings, Digne, McGinn, Kamara, Ramsey, Leon Bailey, Ollie Watkins, Buendia. So Arsenal are kicking to my right. Down the right-hand flank currently. Just taking the kick as Gabriel Jesus. He does get a lot of kicks, doesn't he? And that is a worry. I mean, the player has come in with one of the worst. He literally just runs straight into the back of Jesus. You know, you kind of think, does he have the physicality to contend with all those bangs? Martin Odegaard on the left, on the right-hand side, he's pushed off the ball. Yeah, pushed off by Emi Buendia, who kicks the ball away and should rightfully get a yellow card for that. Was it? Buendia. It looked like Buendia originally, but actually it was the captain McGinn. So free kick about 40 yards out on the right-hand side, being overlooked by Martinelli and Martin Odegaard. And he went for a quick one there. Seemed to be a little bit of confusion over who's going to put their hand up. Odegaard has it. It was taken by Martinelli, headed out by Aston Villa. The ball came out to an Arsenal player, but the return ball back into the box flew over the head of Martinelli, and it goes out for a goal kick, although Martinelli was probably going to get a foul for a barge in the back of McGinn. In fact, by the looks of it, the foul has been given. So Aston Villa looking to play from the back out. Hope everyone is well. Welcome to the stream, Cannon Fodder. Maitland-Niles apparently is now in Southampton. Apollo said he's concerned about Saka. 7:33. We got away with one there. Literally, Apollo is about a minute ahead of us as he sits in the stand. The header or the feed from Buendia. And then Buendia's shot, when he gets it back, goes over the top of the bar. Arsenal building from the back. Yeah, I'll be talking about some of the transfer rumours at half-time, but apparently Maitland-Niles is in Southampton, according to Twitterverse. Good movement. Nice ball from Sambi going out wide. Martinelli let loose, but his ball into the box is poor. Doesn't pick out somebody. I think he overshot Jesus with that cross. As Jesus was going across, he had two options: Jesus and Saka. Both were marshalled quite well anyway by Villa defenders. Would have been a very superb ball to have found the attacker. So goal kick. Martinez takes a goal kick. It's a free header in the middle of the. Well done. Good defending by Saliba. It's kind of a worrying free header was given away by Arsenal from the Martinez goal kick. The ball basically went straight down the middle of the pitch. landed about at the halfway line, but the midfielder for Aston Villa, who was there to get the head on, was actually given so much time. He could have actually taken a step back. There wasn't a defender within like 10 yards of him. He could have stepped back and got it on his chest. McGinn's down now, having had what looks like a bit of an elbow in the face by Sambi. Referee doesn't call it a foul, so it's a drop ball. Arsenal had possession, so Sambi takes up the ball. And now we're off again on the attack down the left-hand side, starting at Gabriel Magalhaes. Moving it over to Ben White. Coming now to Saka. Back to Ben White, who miscontrols it. Oh, there's a misplaced pass from Saliba. Don't get that very often. Arsenal back in numbers. Good defending there by Kieran Tierney. But Villa retain possession. There's enough quality in this Villa team to cause us a lot of problems tonight. A lot of good quality players. I mean, Emi Buendia so far. Oh, come on. And that's nice, easy food and drink from Ramsdale, who's wearing unusually a grey kit today. Saka attacking in the area. Faced up by Mings. Looks like Mings just threw him to the floor. VAR checking. But that definitely just looked like Mings just threw him to the floor. Game's continued in the meantime. So I am about a minute behind Apollo. Just looking at the replay now. Saka in the box. Goes past his player. Shields the ball really well. There's no way Mings gets anywhere near it. He does appear to be thrown to the floor. There's no doubt. That's a penalty. There's no doubt. That should be a penalty. But is it given? No. Play on. Arsenal on the attack. Down the left-hand side with Kieran Tierney. Arsenal beginning to build momentum with their passing. But it goes out for a goal kick. Apollo says Kieran Tierney is pushing up to the 8th position. Kind of like in the mould of Zinchenko. Zinchenko spends a lot of time upfield in that sort of hybrid 6-8 position. Another robust tackle in there from McGinn. He's been in a few really rough tackles. I mean, he's obviously been told, and he's the captain. He's known for his ruggedness, but some of his tackles have been, to say the least, a little bit heavy. But hey, this is football. It's not a game for the light-hearted. Bukayo Saka down the right-hand side. Back to Ben White. Saliba to Gabriel Magalhaes. Comes back to the right-hand side with Ben White. Sambi receives the ball and is immediately fouled by Ramsey, or Kamara even. Free kick to Arsenal. Ooh! Arsenal's first shot on goal. Martinez reacts immediately. It's from the free kick by Martin Odegaard. It goes into the feet of Gabriel Jesus, who approaches the ball nicely. Great touch and a shot straight from that one touch, which would have been going into the bottom right-hand corner, but for Emi Martinez saving the ball. Corner to Arsenal. Saka to take in a dangerous area. It's gone far post. Comes back to the near post. Cleared by the defender, but only as far as Martinelli, who miscues his shot. Ball is pinging around in the area. Oh, it's so close. Oh, Gabriel Magalhaes, so close. Took the ball down beautifully. And then the ball was pinging around, but Arsenal kept the pressure on. Xhaka did really well to win the ball back. Then the actual final assist would have been from William Saliba. I actually got a touch. Gabriel, second shot on target from the resulting corner. Wow. Huge pressure on the goal, and Martinez has come up with three great saves in a short period of time. 2 shots on target from Gabriel Magalhaes. Goal kick now from Martinez. It's very low, intercepted. Ricochets into. It's a real interesting dynamic happening. Kamara finds himself very often heading the ball without a defender behind him in the middle of the park. Happened twice now. Good defending there by Kieran Tierney on the winger. Arsenal squeezing Villa, who are on the front foot, on the edge of the Arsenal area, trying to find openings. But now goes back to the halfway line where Arsenal press. Good intercept. Oh, unlucky. That's a bad tackle on Martinelli. Yellow card for Jacob Ramsey. I think it was 2-footed even, to be honest. Martinelli is down. Looks in severe discomfort currently. It's a block challenge that really is a little too high, hence the reason for the yellow card. It's hit him in the lower shin. That could have been a lot worse in terms of the injury. I think I just saw Martinelli getting up. Yep, he's up and walking. But yeah, dangerous tackle from Ramsey, and rightfully he's received a yellow card. If anybody wants to join me, I'm about to put the link in the chat. There we go. So if anyone wants to come in and join me in the room, feel free. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Arsenal attacking down the left flank. Martinelli, Tierney. Oh, just hit it a little bit too long for Jesus there. Arsenal started brightly. Villa started brightly. It's an entertaining game. Facebook user, if you want to clear the waiver in the Facebook, you should be able to get your name on here. But in the meantime, basically, I can see your comment that says basically Steven Gerrard has instructed his players to go out and kick the shit out of Arsenal players. Oops, didn't mean to swear. Yeah, I mean, look, when you've got a record like they've got currently, they can't pussyfoot. They've got to, really be dangerous. Oh, Buendia. Oh, 3 shots in goal in succession from inside the area, and every single one had a Villa defender or the goalkeeper launching themselves to save the ball from going into the net. This is an amazing last-minute defending. Tackles one here by Martin Odegaard, who started the whole thing. Fed it into Jesus, who showed absolute great strength. His cross was saved by Buendia. Came out to Odegaard, first shot blocked, second shot blocked. And the Villa defenders are high-fiving each other because they realise they just got away with one. Ollie Watkins up against Sambi Lokonga on the counter-attack. Ramsey, Buendia, tackled by Odegaard really well. Oh, and Jesus is then fouled. Yeah, it does look very, very, Gary Stringer. It looks very, very aggressive defensively by Arsenal. It looks very. I can see that the Facebook stream is working. So the previous Facebook comment was Manic MC. Hope you're well, brother. Yeah, as Apollo says, how are we not winning? Manchester City are though, and it's that man, Erling Haaland, has scored again. 7th for the season. Desperate defending by Aston Villa at the moment. Come on, you Gunners, yeah. Sambi with a lovely ball out to Tierney. It was actually Martinelli. Tierney here. Oh, if only Mings had missed that. We had 2 players waiting to head that into an open net. Defended by Arsenal at the front, and it goes out for a goal kick to Villa. So Aston Villa are back on the attack again. Long ball out right. Ramsey goes on a run, but he's dispossessed by Martinelli. He had Saka ahead to be able to give the ball to, and he just did a little bit too much. Good tackle there by Sambi to recover the ball, and then he's there open to collect it. Moves it nicely. Ben White on the ball. Nice movement, Sambi. Jesus. Out to Odegaard. Odegaard to White. Searching ball by Sambi. Finds Ben White. And Kieran Tierney's ball is too hard. Goes over the head of Martinelli. Out for a throw-in to Villa in their own half. Just in line with the edge of the penalty area. Apollo says the crowd have been electric and the players have reacted, and in turn the atmosphere is feeding off every pass and every tackle. That's what I've been saying. I think, with Arsenal being as buoyant as they are currently at the start of the season, that energises the crowd. which is, giving us the momentum to go out and succeed. Obviously we're going to be in a hostile surroundings on Saturday, or is it Sunday? Yeah, when we go to Old Trafford. I thought that ball went out for a corner, but it stayed in. But I'd be interested how we perform at Old Trafford. At home, we look really good. The press is good. Arsenal currently moving the ball around nicely. Xhaka on the ball. Good, tidy. That's good football, Arsenal. Keeping retention really well. Arsenal so far had eight attempts on goal, 1 on target apparently. In the box again. This time it's Martin Odegaard. Defended well. Throw into Arsenal. And went out for a goal kick. Don't forget, guys, hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube if you're watching there. If you're in the chat on Facebook, which I can see there is some people, or as a person, welcome. Do give us your feelings as the game progresses, what your thoughts and feelings are about the way Sambi's playing, about anybody else you think is doing well. Also, let us know what you think about the transfer window. We'll have a little chat about that at halftime. Hopefully, we might get somebody else in to have a little chit-chat about that. But currently, it's an even Stevens game in terms of the look of the game. Arsenal have by far the better possession. Good strength, Xhaka. Into Martinelli. Oh! Saka just missed an open goal. How did he miss that? Literally 3 yards out, laid on a plate by Gabriel Martinelli. This is why we need another winger, because you can't miss that. You can't miss that. You can't miss that. I know it's on his wrong foot, but that is an open goal. That's an open goal. Can this guy buy a goal right now? Can he buy a goal? I feel sorry for him. He's playing well this game. He's playing well. But, when you consider it's 20 plus hours without a goal, at that position on the pitch, you should be scoring goals. Should be scoring goals like that. That's a laid on a plate goal. Hi, Victor. How you doing? Yeah, very, very physical game. Ben White lays it out. No, it's an easy one for us, for Aston Villa. And we're on the attack. Oh, unlucky Xhaka. I think if he had a little bit more pace, he'd have won that. Arsenal win it back, though. And give it straight back, who in turn give it straight back out of play. Arsenal throw in. Steven Gerrard is going ballistic on the sideline. Yeah, Gary, I think Saka really, the fact is, and I've mentioned this several times, the fact that he has literally nobody to take over his place on the team sheet currently, meaning that he plays every game and he plays almost every minute of every game, is not good, because he's, I think he needs to be dropped and given a time to sort of get that juice back. We're on the edge. We're looking for that opening. Xhaka to Martin Odegaard is looking to open it up. Plays it nicely to Tierney. Tierney's cross gets a deflection into the hands of Martinez. He's looking for a quick feed out to Ollie Watkins, but he can't see anything, so he waits. And guess who scored again? Erling Haaland on 23 minutes for Manchester City. Score is now 2-0 with 2 goals for him. Well played. Good play, Sambi. See, we've buffered there a little bit. Might go look for it on another platform. Bear with me, guys. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Big up Andrew Roach in the house. Sorry about this, guys. I'm there we go. So I don't know what I've missed on 27 minutes 30. Oh, clearance by McGinn back behind his own goal. Led to an Arsenal corner. I'm at 27 and 27 minutes 50. So I don't know how that compares with you guys. But Saka's the only member of this Arsenal frontline without a goal this season, and that looks certain to be his moment. So Arsenal have a corner here. It's the fourth corner of the day coming from the left flank. Saka's going to take that. Ooh. Gabriel gets his head to it, but unfortunately it goes over. He calls for a deflection. Yes, it did go a deflection. So it'll be another corner to Arsenal, which again, Saka will take. And he says no further injuries today. Sunday will be a litmus test against Man United. Absolutely. Away from home at the dungeon. In comes the corner from Saka. Near post. Doesn't get a decent touch. And cleared easily. Arsenal get retention back of the ball. Nice feet from Saliba. I'm just a little bit behind some of the guys, but here comes the ball into the box. Jesus just fell over. I know I'm a little bit behind you guys. I know what's coming. Just seeing it as it comes on my screen. Arsenal defending. Saliba with the ball out to Ben White. Ben White looking to play the ball up front. Played it lovely into the path of Odegaard to Sambi. Sambi plays it left into Kieran Tierney. Tierney to Martinelli. It's down the left-hand flank. Martinelli attacking. Saliba, Gabriel position next to Tyrone Mings. Ball comes out. Oh! What's happened there? Bad error by Emi Martinez. Bad error by Emi Martinez. Leads to a goal by Gabriel Jesus. Ball came down the flank. Martinelli had a good run. It looked like a cross, but it got a deflection and didn't caught Emi Martinez unaware that the ball was going to come to his feet. So he spilled it. As he spilled it out, the ever-present Gabriel Jesus was so quick. Gets away from Tyrone Mings. Mings was holding him, in fact, at one point there in the box, which, of course, we'll turn a blind eye to. Just looking at this cross from Martinelli. Yeah, it did. It took a little deflection. And, in fact, it was a cross by Granit Xhaka. So the ball from Martinelli into Xhaka is Martinez, the secret weapon. Might be, Andy, might be. Great goal, great poacher's goal from Gabriel Jesus. I'm going to get my lights on. It's getting dark early now. Summer done. Carnival finished. Summer done. So 1-0 Arsenal. Building again, 31 minutes in. About a minute behind those are some of you live. Throw another couple in, Emmy. Why not? Why not? Saw you in your regalia at the carnival, Andy. I saw your pictures of the regalia. Big up but all the Bajans. A lot of Bajan flags at carnival this year. There were so many Bajan flags. It was good to see. Saw a lot of St. Vincent flags as well. That's a great ball. Oh, unlucky. Offside though. Yeah, boy. Throw up your flag. So offside to Arsenal. As a nicely worked move, looked to be setting Martinelli off free, but he was just slightly ahead of the last defender. The free kick to Aston Villa. Defenders walk away. It's going to be taken by Martinez to drive it long. Ball out towards Leon Edwards. Nice. I do. You know what? Sambi is playing nice. He's playing really tidy, nice. Got to do better there, Saka. Saka received the ball back to goal, but wasn't able to retain it. Easy. Ball down the left. Down our left. Tierney easily collects it. Ball played out. Saliba on the ball. Played nicely to Martin Odegaard, who's always tidy with his footwork. Oh, what's that? That's a bad ball, Ben. But luckily it's worked out well. That's good. Xhaka on the ball, plays it nicely to the feet of Martinelli, and when they're on the attack on the edge of the box. Jesus on the ball. Finds Xhaka. Oh, overcooked that a bit to Bukayo Saka. He's roasted that at his head. He's put his hand up to apologise. That was a poor ball by Xhaka. For the Xhaka Saka collection. Ball one back. Throw into Arsenal. Arsenal can't keep it in play and goes out for an Aston Villa throw on the right hand side, still in their own half, playing some good football. I'm liking Sambi's play currently. Just going to post up the link again if anybody wants to join me in the chat on screen. Feel free to come and join me. Welcome, Danny. Tierney's been awful again. Needs to get back up to speed quick. Does Apollo think Xhaka is Kaka? There's an old face on the screen. Next to Steven Gerrard is the old Aston Villa and Liverpool midfielder whose name now I can't remember. Tyrone Mings is moaning. There's no options available. Ball ends up back at Emi Martinez. Arsenal pressing good. It's a good press by Arsenal. Go on, tight on him. Yeah, that's it. Nice. There. Oh, nearly nicked the ball in their area, near to their penalty area. But you can see what they're looking to do. Long balls up to Leon Edwards and Ollie Watkins. They could be a threat because the two of them are both very pacey. And it's clear they're playing a very high game with those two. Evening, Gabriel Jesus has never been on the losing side in a Premier League match where he has scored 48 games, 45 wins, 3 draws. Wow. Excellent stat. Thank you very much for that. Is that you again, Manic? Michelle Nicholson. If you've got a chance to, guys, that's do that waiver if you're in the Facebook chat. Emi Buendia with the big kick out towards Ollie Watkins, but it goes straight out of play. So it's quite clear right now what Villa's strategy is: getting that ball long up to the top two boys, Watkins and I forgot his name now. Leon is it Leon Edwards or Leon Best? Go and find out again. Leon Edwards is the MMA guy. Leon Bailey, sorry, that's it. Oh, poor ball from Odegaard. One of his attempted key passes into the area, but it was just on a different wavelength to the on-running Bukayo Saka. But, you know, he's trying. He's always looking. He's always looking. Ooh, what's happened there? Goal kick turned into a corner. Literally, goal kick just turned into a corner. Passes back to Tyrone Mings. Mings into and they defended the corner well. See how good that press is. Literally. Villa tried to clear from a goal kick and ended up nearly conceded. From the resulting play, the corner was easily defended, but then Ollie Watkins was adjudged to have been harshly treated by Odegaard, who received a yellow card. Weirdly, doesn't look like just looks like a hand on the shoulder. Doesn't look like anything bad. It's a very weak yellow card. Very weak. They're trying again. The press is on once again. Oh, it's given away again. God, blimey, nearly again. Intercepted in the penalty area. Oh, they've given it away now again. Here we go. Sambi moves through. Nice football by Sambi. Oh, looking to squeeze one into Gabriel. Good header by the beast, Saliba. Good header. Well done, Xhaka. Martinelli runs away from the tackle. Deliver. You've got to pass now. That's it. Don't do too much. Onto Odegaard down the right flank. Into Saka. Saka's feet to Gabriel Jesus. Does a little bit too much, but he's won a foul. Foul by Ramsey on Jesus. It's actually by Kamara. Apologies. Ramsey and Kamara look very similar, fairly similar in appearance. Haircuts are very similar, so forgive me that I confuse the two of them. I also have a free kick. No yellow card was dished out that time, but how Martin Odegaard got a yellow card for his tackle, I don't know. Odegaard and Martinelli standing over the ball, about 35 yards out from the goal. All the big boys are up. "41 minutes in. Welcome, Gary. Yeah, come join me. Ball comes in. Good save by Martinez. Got good distance on that punch out for a throw into Arsenal. The pressure's come back on again. This is good football. Gabriel Jesus is on the ball just outside the area. Good defending by Tyrone Mings. Sometimes Mings is good and sometimes he's bad. He's just inconsistent. I feel like when he plays for England, he's also the same. He's a little bit inconsistent in terms of sometimes you get the good, sometimes you get the bad. Ooh! Ball comes in from Aston Villa on one of their rare sorties into the Arsenal area. Was out wide. Nobody really defended that cross properly. And it ended up coming off Sambi, ricocheting off Sambi into the hands of Ramsdale. Arsenal on attack down the left again. Coming down the right flank now. Oh, he's done it again. Erling Haaland has scored a hat-trick again. It's a goal machine. Arsenal on the attack. Tierney on the flank. The cross comes in. Headed out well. Gabriel Magalhaes is attacking now. Look at this. Magalhaes is up top. Odegaard to Sambi. Sambi to Tierney. Tierney to Xhaka. Ball is switched to Ben White. Come back in to Xhaka. Xhaka can't find that easy ball. Plays it back to Saliba. Saliba finds space and then finds it wide out to White. Go on, White, have a little run. That's it. Now we're in. Oh, it must be. How did that stay out? Oh, it's just ridiculous how it's the. Oh my goodness! How Arsenal actually stopped the ball going in their own net, in the net. We defended our own shot. Great play by Martin Odegaard. Looked like it was going in. Tierney has a shot blocked by Gabriel Jesus. And then the corresponding shot again from Tierney is saved by Emi Martinez. But lots of action in the goal mouth there. Odegaard plays a chip into Jesus when he's literally 6 yards, 7 yards out from the goal line. I don't know why he's doing it. He just needs to shoot. You know, I love that he will assist you. I love that he's got that giving in him. But you know what? You're on 3 goals. Make it 4. Just put your foot behind that ball, because that should have been 2-0. There'll be 2 minutes of injury time. Sambi's on the ball. Play back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale with the ball out. Looking long. Finds its way to Odegaard. We're in attack. Odegaard, lovely feet. Plays the ball nicely to Jesus, who just looks at the ball go past him. Lets Tierney take it on. Goes out from a tackle by Cash on Tierney for an Arsenal throw-in. Tierney throws the ball into Xhaka. Xhaka 1-2 with Jesus. Sambi onto Ben White. Coming down the right flank to Saka. Saka running around a lot of players but going nowhere. Ends up giving it back to Gabriel Magalhaes. Ball out to Tierney. Nice header. Oh, what a save. What a shot and what a save. Wow. What a shot and what a save. The ball was beautifully cushioned header by Granit Xhaka. Listen, anybody who's giving Granit Xhaka, that assist was brilliant. It's a beautiful head back from the ball into the path of Martinelli. He rifles it. It's going top bins. And Emi Martinez has saved it with a full stretch save. I mean, it's an amazing save. I'd love to have kept Emi Martinez. Maybe not first choice, but certainly, and that's the halftime whistle. So it's been an entertaining game. I'll pull up some stats in a second. Gary Stringer's going to join me. We should be 3 or 4 goals up as confirmed by Apollo, but for Emi Martinez, who's been absolutely superb. The match stats are going to be amazing. I know this. We've been knocking on the door for this in this game. So scores on the door currently. Man City 3, Nottingham Forest 0, Arsenal 1, Aston Villa 0, West Ham 0, Tottenham 0, Liverpool 0, Newcastle 0. Total shots by Arsenal in the first half, 15-2. 7 on target. 7 shots on target in the first half. 3 by Gabriel Jesus, 2 by Saka, 2 by Odegaard, 2 by Martinelli. The whole front 4 have been peppering the goal. The person with the most shots, Gabriel Magalhaes. 4 shots, 2 shots by Kieran Tierney. Amazing statistics. Yellow card from Martin Odegaard. But it's been a one-sided half. Despite a very physical effort by Aston Villa to get into this game. We've had 67% possession to 33 from Villa, so the possession stats are there. Jacob Ramsey has a yellow card. Martin Odegaard has a yellow card. Player statistics, let's have a look. 4 shots by Gabriel Magalhaes, 4 with 1 on target. Gabriel Jesus has had 3 shots with 3 on target, 1 key pass. The most key passes have been Martin Odegaard, 90% pass accuracy. We need to take these chances, yeah. Coming, Gaz, got a few things to chop up with you while you're here. The person who's been most wasteful with the ball, well, Gabriel Jesus hasn't been that great. It's 60% pass accuracy. But Kieran Tierney, who I thought was going to be high up, has a 76.6% pass accuracy. When you compare that to Ben White, who's on 94 on the other wing, yeah. I think the Gabriel Jesus one with his pass accuracies, he's trying things, and he's at a point in the pitch where he's very easily closed down by a lot of players. But yeah, all in all, I think he's having a good game. He's won 3 aerial duels, which is more than any other player currently. So that goes to show he's doing a lot of work up there against guys like Tyrone Mings, who's a giant. Sambi Lokonga is having a good game. He's had no shots as yet, but his pass accuracy is 94.1, which is only bettered by Gabriel Magalhaes. And Bukayo Saka's at 100% pass accuracy. Person who's touched the ball the most, Ben White with 58. Yeah. So Ben White 58 touches. Person with the least touches, Aaron Ramsdale with 12, followed by Gabriel Jesus with 25. So bearing in mind, Gabriel Jesus has only touched the ball 25 times, and he's basically given the ball away a third of the time. Oh, just looking at some of that desperate defending by Aston Villa. Some of the chances Arsenal have created of 15 shots. We're knocking on that door. Knocking on that door. No. Apollo says Sambi is proving a point. Sambi's having a good game. He's having a good game. His pass accuracy is good. Let's just see what it says defensively. Defensively, total tackles. We haven't actually had to defend that much. We have had to defend, but looking by the number of tackles we've made, it would appear that we're intercepting more than tackling. Kieran Tierney, 1 tackle. William Saliba, 1 tackle. Gabriel Magalhaes, 1 tackle. Gabriel Martinelli, 1 tackle. Martin Odegaard, 1 tackle. 1 clearance from Martinelli, 1 clearance from Sambi Lokonga, 2 from Gabriel Magalhaes. No block shots. 2 fouls, 1 by Odegaard, 1 by Martinelli. So yeah, all things being equal, that's not a bad looking performance so far. Hi Victor, welcome to the chat. Gary's joined me, great. Welcome Gary. There he is.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah, not too bad.
Tell me, mate, what's your thoughts?
I just had a mad rush. I've just had to finish football training and drive half hour home to catch the thing. I'm trying to get my streams working. It's a mission, but never mind. I'm here. Okay. What's happening?
So yeah, it's been a very entertaining game so far. We've been doing really well. I've just been giving out the stats: 66% possession to 34 by Aston Villa. We have had 15 shots so far in this first half. I think that's probably one of the highest number of shots we've had in the half. And but for some desperate defending by Aston Villa, we should be 3 or 4-0 up. Bukayo Saka missed an absolute sitter. I mean,
yeah, I see that in the chat.
It was literally crossed by Martin. It was crossed.
I think. Are you worried, Tone, about the fact that we're not taking all these chances we're creating?
Yeah, I am a bit. It worries me that Saka is just off the chart. You know, he's now 22 hours since he scored a goal. You know, that worries me. And the fact that we've got nobody to replace him. You know, a guy at that position who's playing well, but isn't you know, doing enough to warrant a starting place. You know, you can't be holding that place and not be scoring.
Yeah, no, totally agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
But people keep saying that we've got no one to replace him. But, you know, we've got this young Marquinhos.
Yeah.
You got Eddie champing at the bit. You know, change the system. Put Gabriel Jesus out wide. Put Eddie through the centre. Put Eddie out wide. Interchange during the game.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
There's plenty of ways that he could rejig it, but he wants to keep faith. I understand you don't change the winning mentality, but Saka looks drained. He looks like he needs a rest.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's
That's how I see it anyway.
I don't think it's a fitness issue. I think it's a confidence issue. You know, I think, look, he's not run out of puff that he can't get in the box. You know, welcome to the chat, KS. KS says Saka the untouchable. Victor says no, Jesus out.
Saka the love side of Arteta.
Yeah. You know, he's clearly, you know, his engine's good. He's able to play the full 90 minutes. But when we get to like 3 games a week, as we will be very soon, you've got to give the guy a rest. And what you need to be able to do is you need to bring someone in who can do a job at that wing.
He's played solid for almost 3 years, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he's played solid for almost 3 years. England, Arsenal, you know, he's not had any sort of decent rest.
No.
And I just think, you know, sometimes you just need to sit him on the bench, give him that extra hour's rest, you know, let him recuperate, and then he can come on and affect the game maybe in the last sort of half hour if need be. But if not, we don't need him, just let him rest totally. I mean, all the tackles that he takes, it's got to take a toll, innit? You know, carrying a slight little niggle, maybe he doesn't want to fully commit to certain things. It's all in part of the process.
You, Gary, if I'm being honest with you, the player who needs a rest because of the bumps and bruises they receive is Gabriel Jesus, because he gets kicked like nobody's business in this game. I mean, this first half,
I can believe that. Yeah.
Villa have been right up him, and they've literally kicked the Jesus out of him in the first half to the point that it's like, really, the referee needs to protect him more.
But no, that's the sign of when you've got a good team. Because if you remember back to the Arsene Wenger days, Man United used to come out and kick us all over the pitch.
Absolutely.
You remember them days? They used to come out and they used to batter us because they couldn't go toe-to-toe with us. They knew that they would get beat out of sight in the days of Henry and Perez and all these guys, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
That's the sign of a good team. You know that you're getting somewhere when your team's getting battered by the opposition.
Gary's Victor's put in the chat, sorry.
But 15 shots.
Jesus versus Neymar. I mean, mate, Neymar gets booted about. I'm not joking you, but yeah, Jesus is definitely also in trouble. KS comes in with a comment. He says he doesn't need to be rested. He needs to be benched. Everyone makes excuses for Saka. If Pepe hadn't scored from open play in the last 11 plus games, he would be crucified. Absolutely.
True.
I think the thing with Saka, the difference is that Saka is playing with a vigor that allows you to sort of overlook some of the, you know, the neglect, the absence of goals. You know, as I said, he's still.
If he's creating goals.
Well, this is the
if he's creating goals, it's not important whether he's scoring.
He's not an assist leader.
If he's contributing.
You know, but look, he's good at his crosses.
We got no one to head the ball in.
You say that we've had a couple of headed goals. obviously Gabriel scored with a headed from one of Saka's corners.
From corners and stuff like that.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's interesting, but hey, listen, let's have a little chop.
Yeah, that's from corners though. But I mean,
yeah,
in open play,
yeah.
If we had that Mitrovic type person, and I think that Arsenal have never really been the same since we got rid of Giroud, because that was
absolutely
a different option where you put that ball in the box and someone goes and wins it and nods it in.
Yeah, we haven't got that. We haven't had that in years. You know, to me, we've had two or three players like that in my lifetime. Alan Smith was the original. Kev Campbell was a beast up there, to be honest. He used to supply righty with all kinds of knockdowns. But Alan Smith was the guy. Then we had Emmanuel Adebayor. I got to give credit to him. I mean, I know
Adebayor, John Hartson.
Nobody likes him, but, you know, he was a phenomenal...
No, I loved Adebayor when he was at Arsenal.
Yeah.
When he played for us, he was brilliant.
Target man.
You know, John Hartson used to do it when he had that season, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I think you need that sometimes.
Yeah.
I think you need to mix it up. You can't just be all pretty and on the floor and in front. Sometimes you just got to put that ball in and someone go and rough the defender up, and then have someone picking up the little bits that drop.
Yeah.
Second, the players are just out on my stream. I don't know where they are on yours.
Not quite. I'm on an advert at the moment.
Yeah, Steven Gerrard looks like a man under pressure. Stevie G could be Stevie sacked in the morning.
I don't want to wish that on anyone.
No, I mean, do you know what? Listen, I love Stevie Gerrard. I thought he was a brilliant, one of the best England have ever produced. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. But, you know, this is a results business, and he's proved that Scottish football is not... Your CV in Scotland doesn't count for anything.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there, buddy. So, Sean Hartson is a shout, yeah. KS says, when Saka doesn't play well, it said he has a quiet game. Laugh out loud. We are playing well, but wing play needs to improve. Victor says, Saka has been tried and tested. On the average day, Saka a country mile ahead of Pepe. Yeah, you say that, but Pepe scores goals. Pepe gets assists. So I understand that last year Pepe didn't look good, but Pepe last year barely played, and obviously something went wrong. The Pepe of the season before was far better than the Saka of last season, and the goals and assists tell you that.
I just think that Pepe just didn't fit into how Arteta wants to play. He wants that wide man to come back and defend, and that's just not Pepe's game. That's just not. Some players are just not cut out to do that. You know, players like Xhaka and that, they'll run themselves into the ground. You know, Jesus the same, Saka the same, Martinelli the same, and I just don't think that Pepe had what it takes to play in a Mikel Arteta team. You know, and I heard the rumour that Leicester offered to pay his full wages, but he chose to go back to France.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to feel more comfortable there, isn't he?
Well, I think that just tells you that he's not cut out for Premier League football. You know, I think you look at, if you're a player and you want to prove yourself in the Premier League, you offered the chance to stay or go back to France, where it is generally an easier game. What are you going to do? And he's run back to France, and he even got criticised by the Nice manager.
Okay, let's cut that rubbish out straight away. He didn't get criticised by the Nice manager. He played his first game in like ages. I watched the game. He was probably the most offensive player they have. Yeah. What you've got to realise is, in that team, he did everything. Yeah. So
Odegaard's been sent off.
The Nice manager basically said, I want Pepe to be everything. off again.
I just had a message on my screen saying Odegaard got sent off. I don't know what that was about. I don't know where that come from. But obviously, I don't know where that's come from. It come from Arsenal.com.
Good defending
How strange
by
is that?
Sambi.
Just popped up. Sambi had a good game.
Yeah, Sambi's having a good game. Aston down the attack, down the left wing again with Martinelli. So I'm on 45 minutes and 40. Where are you at?
Okay. I'm just hearing that Pepe scored a penalty for Nice.
See? You have to understand.
I think football is a game about confidence, though. You are right there. It is a game all about confidence.
Listen, that kid at Nice is going to be everything to that team. You know, he's got Aaron Ramsey in the same team, and you got to look at that and think, well, I've got an old boy behind me. He's old. Oh, I've got buffering again on my stream. Got 46 minutes 15. Apollo is saying we've come out a bit sloppy in the second half. Arsenal looking. Aston Villa, they basically are looking to put the ball over the top for Ollie Watkins and Leon Bailey to run onto.
Yeah, from what I've seen from the second half, it's been mainly Villa. But I think this is another worry. We seem to, you know, just be comfortable when we're not really doing anything. You know, we're just kind of not doing one thing or the other. And I think against the bigger teams, you can't afford to do that. Yeah,
I mean, there's a pass out from Odegaard that goes between Ben White and Saka. You know, it's an easy ball, but it goes between the two players. It's just a misreading of Saka making a run. Okay, throw into Villa. Going long to Ollie Watkins. Goes over his head. Saliba reads it.
I'm on the move.
And he fouls Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, I mean, you might get away with some mistakes against like the lesser teams, but against the top teams, you know, when you come out like this and you're just going to get punished over and over and over again.
So I'm having a bit of buffering issues, so I might go and find another stream. Oh, looks like Newcastle have taken the lead against Liverpool. Isak,
Isaac
on his debut.
Isaac.
Yeah, Isak. So I mean, the fact that Pepe has scored in only his second game now, it
was a penalty, Tone. It was a penalty.
It is a penalty, but he still scored.
Yeah, no, granted, but it was a penalty. You should never miss a penalty.
But do you see how the importance of Pepe is to Nice? That literally this fella has come in from another country and now he's their chosen free kick taker, their chosen corner kick taker, and their chosen penalty taker.
Hold on, let me stop you there. There was 2 penalties in the game. He's took one and someone else took one.
I'm assuming that the other person was the designated taker, missed his penalty, and the other.
No, they was both scored. They was both scored.
They both scored. Okay.
They was both scored. Yeah. So strange. Maybe one got taken off and one come on. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, you know, look, I'm wishing nothing but the best for Pepe. He's still our player.
Yeah, listen, I don't know him. Harbour him no grudge. I'd like to see him get on and get his career back on track because there's no doubt that he is a fantastic player.
Yeah.
It would be a right shame if he does go somewhere else and perform. And you think that he could have been doing that for Arsenal, you know?
Yeah, but you know, maybe that might bode well for him coming back. I mean, who knows? You know, if he goes away and blasts a load of goals, then you know, he could come back on fire. And it might,
I don't think we'll see him on these shores again.
Yeah, but you know what? Even if he
not for Arsenal anyway.
If he blasts a load of goals next season, just think how much money he's going to be worth. Yeah. So
20 mil tops. 20 mil tops will get to him.
That he scores goals. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's in our best interest if he scores goals and we start and he's his value goes up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think when they get rid of his wages and get a nice little fee for him, and then just put it down to one that just hasn't worked out.
Yeah. Jesus on the ball, and he.
Hold on a minute. That's a yellow card. Yes, thank you, referee. You got to love Gabriel Jesus' work rate. He just nudges the defender there, gets it, gets in front, gets across him. Absolutely brilliant. Textbook.
Yeah. As I said, he's a physical player. He's not afraid to play with his back to the goal. He's actually the mixture of Lacazette and Aubameyang, a great finisher and a good build-up player. The only thing lacking is
he's got the work rate, isn't he? The work rate matches the flair.
Yeah, exactly. So Odegaard and Martinelli over this.
Oh, we're at exactly the same point, Tom.
Looks like it's going to be a direct shot on goal. If it goes through the Arsenal wall, which is to the right of the Aston Villa wall, then Martinez will be unsighted.
And the referee's taken a thing to the Arsenal wall.
Yeah, they're allowed to put the wall anywhere. Oh, great save, Martinez. Great save. That was goal bound. The shot from Odegaard looks like it's going top bins. And once again,
I think that was just going wide.
It was going a little bit wide, yeah, on the second.
No, just going wide.
But still a great save.
Yeah.
Wanted to be taken by Saka. It looks like it could go short to Odegaard. No, it's coming in long from Saka. Straight into the area. Lots of movement. And Martinez does well. He holds on to that. Whoa! Histrionics from Martinez.
Yeah,
he literally threw his hand around.
That was trying to get the player in trouble.
Yeah, he definitely did that. He definitely.
That was trying to get the player in trouble by Martinez there.
Yeah. Anthony to Man United is dangerous.
They just showed the replay. Martinez has grabbed Jesus round the neck.
Round the neck, yeah.
Yanking him back, and then throws himself on the floor.
Take a look at that. How does VAR not take a look?
That's what I'm saying. That all day long. That's a foul play. You can't grab someone round the neck in football. It's not rugby. Even in rugby, you can't grab someone round the neck.
That's just outrageous. So once again, Ollie Watkins is put on with Saliba, and Saliba does well just to shield him and hassle him into playing the ball backwards. Saliba is a beast. Saliba is a beast.
He does. So far, he hasn't showed no weakness, has he? Apart from the own goal, but that's things that happen in football.
Saliba. subscribe.
Is Apollo mic'd up at the game?
Every time I just added the sound bite into the stream. So anytime I mention his name, I'm going to play that now.
Tone comes complete with sound effects. Ben White.
Villa on the attack.
Ben White. That is a terrible header.
Yeah,
Ben White. Yeah, but come on. He's a centre-back. How does he get caught out by that ball? This is what I mean. His defending is so dodgy.
Look, his stats don't show it. I'm not sure he's
things like that, Tone. He's got to head of that ball 10 times out of 10. You've got to get that little flick.
If you let the ball go over your head like that, you've got to know that you're in a position where the defender, the attacker, won't be able to threaten you from receiving the ball.
Granted, but I mean, listen, that attacker could have crossed that ball back in and they could head the goal. They could head a goal and it's 1-1. If he gets his head to that, he goes out for a throw, then it's giving his team a whole chance to reset.
Yeah. Throw into Arsenal on the right-hand flank. Obviously, Villa come out looking a little bit for... it's actually a free kick to Arsenal. But you got to expect a reaction.
Well done, Odegaard.
You've got to expect a reaction from Villa because, this is desperate times for them. So, to me, what you do is you ride out the first 10 minutes.
Oh, why didn't you hit that?
I must be a little bit behind you.
I'm on just past 60 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
great move.
Behind.
Yeah, great move. Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli. And there was a bit of miscontrol. And I think sometimes you just need to pull the trigger and have a shot.
Okay, that'll be coming up for me anytime now.
Started with great covering by Odegaard, I think, in his own box.
Yeah, it was.
Gets back and heads the ball out, and we break from there.
Jesus, down to Saka. Saka advancing the ball in there half, goes past one player, passes it inside to Odegaard. Odegaard chips it over to Martinelli. Lovely pass there. It's Granit Xhaka should have just pulled the trigger, shouldn't he? It's a lovely way.
That's what I think. I think sometimes you just got to shoot there.
Yeah. The wrong player.
I don't think there was enough room. I don't think there was enough room there to take the touch and have a shot. I think it's one or the other.
Yeah, the ball's fallen to the wrong player, basically. If it falls to another attacking player, he probably takes a shot.
Oh, left foot! Jesus Christ! Great work by Martinelli. Comes down the left into the area, gets to the byline, and he's trying to use the outside of his right to cross it. But Arsenal get the corner. Left foot up from there all day long. As a football coach, that's what frustrates me. Like when you see players, he's on the byline, it's tight. Just whack it across with your left foot. You're on the byline, there's bodies running towards their own goal. Any touch, it could be in.
Good play, Saliba. Just looking at the defensive work from William Saliba. Hoof! By Kieran Tierney. Don't see that too often. Puts the pressure on the defender. Granit Xhaka tackle it. No, it's Martinelli winning the ball high up. Goes past his defender. Tried one too many defenders there. In the end, just ran into Konsa.
Should have crossed it with his left foot, Tom.
Should have crossed it with his left foot at the point where he was between Konsa and the other defender. He's done one. Just needed to make that pass at the correct time. Tried to do Konsa on a very tight. Good defending by Konsa. Corner kick to Arsenal.
Saliba inches away.
That's great that he's contributing in the penalty area as well.
Tomiyasu's on.
Ball comes in. Oh, yeah, saw that. Inches away. You're right.
I'm just going to get a quick drink. 2 seconds.
No worries. Good play, Odegaard. Odegaard doing his defensive duties really well. Coming back from to put pressure on the attacking midfielder. Aston Villa with the ball. They've switched it over to the left flank. Coming back in at the centre now. Can't find anything for they start again. They've reset. Back with Konsa over to the right. Bailey.
And I'm back in the room.
On the edge of the area, looking for the cross, but it was offside. Arsenal defending really well. So I'm just at the point where Tomiyasu is about to come on. I'm on 63 minutes 33. So it's interesting substitution, this Tomiyasu coming on for Ben White. Is it injury related or is it a tactical change is the question.
I think it could be Eddie time.
I was just about to say, I personally would move Saka off, bring Eddie up top. Tomiyasu straight into the action. Arsenal on the attack, down the left-hand wing now. Tierney, back to Gabriel. Tommy on the right flank. Nice feet from Saka. Given away by Odegaard. Oh, good work for Gabriel Jesus. Great work from Gabriel Jesus. He harried Emi Buendia to moving the ball badly. And to me, Buendia fouls him, but the foul's given the other way. Aston Villa on the attack, moving the ball around midfield. Arsenal in a good shape. So 4-5. 4-4-2. So 4-4-2 in defence. Up top, Odegaard and Jesus. The press is on. You can see Mikel Arteta shouting instructions about the press. Long ball from Martinez.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well played, Granit.
My son's just informed me that if we win tonight, it will be our 200th win at the Emirates.
It would be, yeah. I actually have the graphic to support it as well.
Oh, well done, Jackson. He's all proud of himself now.
You are very, very well done, Jackson.
Oh, that looks like a nasty challenge.
So I've got Tierney coming down the left to Martinelli. Martinelli's rinsed.
Odegaard got taken out there.
Granit to Martinelli. Oh, ball back, pull ball from Martinelli for
the referee's
Granit.
weak. How's that not a yellow card? How's that not a yellow card, ref?
So yeah, I mean that would be a second occasion where.
That's a nasty challenge on Odegaard.
You're looking at the replays. I take it. I'm seeing the Buendia.
That's a nasty challenge. and rightly so, he's got a yellow card. Lucky that may have been studs on ankle over the ball. Missed the ball completely. Odegaard's back up on his feet, thank God.
No yellow card?
Yeah, yellow card was given, yeah.
Okay.
You'll see the tackle in a minute.
Yeah, I've seen it. He's down at the moment. I can see it. He's down.
Yeah, very bad. Bad challenge.
To be honest, on first sight of that tackle, it looks kind of innocuous. It doesn't look that bad. Just getting the replay now.
It's when you see it on the replay.
Yeah. And it's that McGinn again. Again. Yeah, that's awful. Oh dear. Man City have got 5, have they? Never cricketing. Interesting fact for Jackson. Steven Gerrard never won a game at the Emirates as a player or a manager.
There's that. What was the stat that you just come up with?
Steven Gerrard has never won a game at the Emirates as a player or as a manager. Arsenal on the attack, edge of the box. Oh, Martin.
He's back at your tone with another stat. Gabriel Jesus has been involved in 6 goals. Was it 6 goals in his 5 first Premier League games, which is a new record, overtaking Mesut Ozil. He's not going down without a fight, Tony. He's not going down without a fight.
Oh, I love it. I'll tell you what, mate. We'll have him on there every week.
Yeah, Jackson. They said you can come on and talk about so you can be the statistician for Arsenal 101. He'd love it.
Okay, Arsenal on the attack after defending well. Granit Xhaka out to Odegaard. Odegaard looking to pull the plug. Saka on the edge. Do something now, Saka. Tommy.
He run the long way. He run the long way round and did nothing.
That's unlucky. Kevin De Bruyne has apparently not been playing, and he's just come on.
And they're only 5-0 up. Imagine you're in that defence and you think, "Oh God, here comes KDB."
Oh mate, not a good week for some teams, eh? 9 against Bournemouth and now 5 against Forest. Wow.
What?
Only 3 players have more Premier League assists for they turn 21. 6 from 30 games. 22 over 18.
Nice. Tony's searching stats left, right, and centre now.
I can hear him. It's like a proper reporter there.
We'll save him for another day. Oh, unlucky.
At the moment on my screen, I've got Aston Villa attacking down their right flank, but the cross is overhit. It's gone into the stands.
The game is very spread.
Arsenal could do with a second goal now just to kill it.
That's twice now Villa have broke and almost caught Arsenal out. You know, this is we're living dangerously here. I don't think Ramsdale even touched that. Surely Ramsdale didn't touch that. Are you kidding? He hadn't touched that.
So you're ahead of me. I'm just looking at the...
Yeah, I'm on 72-30.
Yeah, you're a minute ahead of me. For me, Tommy has it down the right to Bukayo Saka. Saka. He's lost the ball again. He's literally it's not working for Bukayo at the moment. It's just not working for him. And the manager needs to be able to see that. He needs to be able to see that. Just seen the shot that you were talking about by Leon Bailey, which I don't think don't think Ramsdale gets anything on that.
I don't think he did either. But there's two courses of action, Tone, that you can take as a manager. You either allow the player to play himself back into form, or you bench him, and that gives him the kick up the butt to rediscover his form.
Yeah. You know, look, the fact that you're benching him doesn't mean you're.
Oh God, they've scored straight from a straight from a corner. Douglas Luiz, straight from a corner, straight in, not even in the roof of the net. Not even in the roof of the net. Terrible. Terrible. Absolutely shocking. Ramsdale's claiming he's been blocked. VAR's looking at it. Yeah, he had a player in front of him. He's holding him, Ramsdale. For me, that's a foul on the keeper. He's got his arm wrapped around the back of Ramsdale. Ramsdale can't move because the ball goes in at waist height. The ball goes in at waist height. Look, his arm is round.
Jumping up with his hands up. I'm having a very close look at Ramsdale.
No, the goal's given. The goal is given, but for me, that's a foul on the keeper all day long.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Arm wrapped around him, but there's not that.
I'm looking at the position of Ramsdale. He just gets himself caught behind that player.
Yeah, but look, he's got his Tony. He's got
him out.
He's got his right arm around Ramsdale's side. He's got his right arm hooked around Ramsdale's side. But saying that should never have gone in from there. That is disgusting defending.
Yeah.
But this is what's thing.
Got no player on the near post.
That's it. But all these opportunities, and we go and concede a weak goal like that.
Yeah.
You know, all this mucking about and trying to walk the ball into the net. No one wants to shoot. We've messed it up big time.
Yeah, we should have defended better on that. So there should have been if someone is on the goal post. Yeah.
Well, if someone's on the front post, they head that ball away.
They head that ball out.
You know, but this is what makes me so frustrated with us. I've seen it happen so many times when we're just not clinical enough. Here, look, here we go. Look, Saka, what are you doing, Saka? Yes! Boom! Get in! Sorry, Tone. Sorry, Tone. Come on. Sorry, mate. Martinelli. Brilliant play down the left. Martinelli switches it across. It gets played out to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu plays in Saka. Saka goes one way, comes back, chips it far post. Martinelli volleyed into the roof of the net. Get in.
Excellent.
See, this is what I mean. We go and do this like Leicester. Concede a goal, go score a goal. Concede a goal, go score a goal. Let's just put this game to bed.
Absolutely.
When we should do.
Sambi into Gabriel Magalhaes.
So it was a good ball to Martinelli. Out to Tomiyasu.
Yeah. Martinelli on the edge of the area.
Yeah, all onside. No problem there.
Yeah. He's got his man on toast. Plays the ball out wide to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu to... Yeah.
Saka, an assist for Saka.
Saka plays it in a great place.
It's an assist for Saka. Get him off. Get him off. See, this is why a manager keeps faith with a player like Saka, because like the Ozil, you know, literally at any moment he'll burst into life and he will go and create something, which is worth the 90 minutes of playing him.
Yeah. Excellent. Well played, Arsenal. So after going behind, Arsenal come straight back, and due to some very good play.
Didn't Douglas Luiz score from a corner the other day as well?
I didn't even think he was able to play it because didn't he have surgery in the summer or something?
I don't know. Well, he scored a corner in the EFL Cup in midweek. So he scored from 2 direct corners this season.
Wow.
And he just come on as a sub And that was the second corner that he took.
Excellent goal by Martinelli with his left foot. Yeah, that's all about just getting the ball on target. Nothing, no power in that. Great play. Great play. So Gabriel's got one. Jesus has got one, sorry. Gabriel Martinelli's got one. Can we get the triple? The three Gabriels? So that should be precedent now for Arsenal to go on and score a couple more.
Well, Villa have a dangerous free kick now.
West Ham are drawing 1-1 with Spurs. Emma Smith-Rowe coming on for... Coutinho's looking lively. Coutinho's looking lively. Gaz? Gary?
Hello, mate.
What's your thoughts on Coutinho? Would you have took a punt on him?
No. Okay. Reason being, I think we've got the young players like Smith-Rowe and Saka. I couldn't see where Coutinho would get in, and obviously we have Odegaard. I couldn't see where there would have been actual place for Coutinho, to be honest. Well, yeah, I can see that he's a good player.
Yeah.
Is he the player that was at Liverpool? Maybe not. But
he's someone who can unlock something. When you got tricky defenses and you need someone to unlock something. You know, yeah, I think I see considering that he's playing in a bad Aston Villa team, I think he's the kind of player.
Well, he can't even get a start for Aston Villa.
Yeah. He started the season but now they seem to be preferring Buendia.
Yeah, I mean, I think Odegaard can unlock a defence. I think Smith-Rowe, Saka. So we've got the Martinelli, we've got the players to do it. So I just couldn't see where a Coutinho would fit in.
I just saw the touch from Odegaard. He picked the ball out the air just like beautifully on his instep.
Well, he's just been subbed for Smith-Rowe, so hopefully that's not a bad injury. See, Smith-Rowe needs to get back into... Obviously, he had that injury at the start of the season, didn't he? Which he curtailed his pre-season.
Yeah.
So, you know, and he kind of faded away to the end of last season.
Oh,
so big season for him.
Gutting, mate. Oh, this is gutting.
What's happened?
Odegaard. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't look good.
He's just been subbed. It's his. Oh, hold on a minute. We've got Ramsdale down now as well, holding his hamstring.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So we're into the last 10. Ramsdale doesn't look like he's going to be able to continue. He's on the floor, holding his hamstring, his right hamstring. And that could be a major problem. Because I have no faith in this Matt Turner guy.
Yeah.
Odegaard's right ankle, heavily iced. And his face, Odegaard's face doesn't look at all happy.
Jesus, no. He's got to go in the market, isn't he?
Well, I think he's going to have to.
Mate. 24 hours he's going to...
See, this is what I say. I don't know why they leave it that long. We could have had Tielemans in. You know, they knew players were going out. You could have had Tielemans in.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't good.
Villa going for it now. Danny Ings coming on. So Villa are all out now for the equaliser.
Yeah, of course. They have to be. Oh, man.
Lucky Ramsdale's good to carry on. maybe he won't be kicking it. We'll have to wait and see.
In all honesty, Odegaard's going to be a massive miss if he can't play at Old Trafford.
Oh, Saliba, missed kick. Big 10 minutes. Big 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Danny Ings is going to cause all kind of mayhem, isn't he?
Goal kick. Yeah, so a big 10 minutes for Arsenal, this. You know,
yeah,
squad facing a little bit depletion. You know, we've lost, a captain's gone off. Our goalkeeper looks like he's maybe carrying an injury.
Yeah.
But saying that saying that he looks like he's going to kick the ball. Maybe he's left-footed, Ramsdale. Don't know. Is he left-footed?
No, he's right-footed.
Because to take a goal kick, if you've just felt your hamstring, and he's kicked it 3/4 of the length of the field.
Are they taking a risk with him? Is the question.
Well,
if he's feeling
he must be right to
surely
he's just done 2 kicks from the ground.
Yeah.
And he seems to be okay.
I'm just looking at the throw-in. That's probably a minute behind you. That's gone out for a corner. No, went out for a goal kick. So Villa are right now going to be looking to play that ball up to Ings and Watts and Ollie Watkins, the 2 big strikers.
Ref!
What can you see, Gary? Talk to me.
It looked like a foul on Jesus there, but they're saying that Jesus slipped as he was running with the defender. Oh, come on, Arsenal.
For 85 minutes into the game, Arsenal just need to hang on in there now. I mean, you know, it's all very well just wanting to be free-flowing and scoring more goals, but right now with the injuries...
Corner Villa. Just approaching the 86th minute now. Oh, pacing the man room. Right, so is there people in front of Ramsdale this time? Let's see.
Oh, you've got to get that down.
No, it's an in-swinger.
Saka needed to get that ball down when the ball was up top.
Yeah, he's a foul. Ramsdale punches under his bar. He's bundled into the net. Free kick, Arsenal. Man City 6. Nottingham Forest 0. Arsenal making a substitution. Bukayo Saka being replaced by Eddie and Rob Holding coming on for Jesus.
Yeah, Rob Holding time, innit? When you need to.
Yeah, that's it. The last 5-6 minutes, Eddie going to hustle them up front. See, now I personally think Eddie should have been on a little while ago.
Yeah,
I think Eddie should have got a good 20 minminutes here.
Yeah.
He proved the other day when he come on, he just changed the game. He was electric. He got involved.
Absolutely.
You know,
and we've been holding on for a little bit now. We needed to change the energy.
That's it. I mean, he's going to run. He's fresh. He's going to hustle, and he looks so much stronger than he did last year. You know, his body wise, he looks so much stronger, so much bigger. Like he's actually beasted out. Come on, Arsenal. Big 8 minutes. Let's hold out. What? Go on, Eddie. Go on, Eddie. Yes, Eddie. Well done, Eddie. Brilliant.
Has he scored?
No. Ball broke. Smith Rowe. No, Smith Rowe breaks up an attack on the edge of the Arsenal box. Lays it to Saliba. Saliba plays it up to Eddie. Takes a touch. Lobs it over the defender. Runs to the corner flag on his own. Arsenal still in possession. Brilliant play. Just what we needed.
So at the moment,
he had nowhere to go.
Villa attacking.
He had nowhere to go. It was Eddie versus 5 defenders, and he just ran to the corner flag, turned and played it back, and Arsenal still in possession.
Got on 88.5 minutes so far. Saliba.
Yeah, I'm on 89, 15.
Eddie over his head, running all on his own.
You're just seeing that run, yeah?
Yeah, it
brilliant
looks
play.
like the All Blacks against some other team. Yeah, he's done well there. He's done well.
That's it. He's done really well there. That was just exactly what Arsenal needed.
Yeah. Saliba, look.
And now Arsenal still got the ball. From that movement, Tone, we've still got it. No, Martinelli. So we still had the ball for a whole minute and a half from that Eddie movement.
Good Arsenal football. And Sambi's integral in that because he's getting the ball on a regular, just moving it.
Five minutes added on.
That's it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. That's it. Nice. Okay.
Yes,
dragged the shot by Martinelli, but hey, at least it's an effort. I think Martinelli.
Yeah, but that's where he should have really been keeping the ball.
No, I think he's entitled. He see like.
That's it. Well done, Eddie.
If he gets that right, you know, it goes in one of the corners. He's obviously got it wrong. It's on his weaker left foot, but you know, I'm not going to besmirk a striker who sees a sight of goal and has a goal. I'd rather a striker keep having goals than not be having goals. Well in Kieran Tierney. Although I feel you could have just dribbled out instead of hoofing the ball away.
See, I like to see the clearance, Tone. I like at times like this, I like to see the clearance. Yeah. And then you reset and you go again. But our shape looks good. Now. We've got 5 across the back. Eddie's chasing up front. We've got 3 in the middle. So we're looking strong. We're looking strong here. Shouldn't get beat by no. Go on, Eddie. Now run with it, Eddie. Run with it, Eddie. You can beat him. You got speed. Yes, Eddie. Well played, Eddie. Brilliant holding up play.
You got to tell us what he's doing.
So basically, we break down the attack. The ball gets played to Eddie. Once again, it's Eddie versus five players. He just runs down the line, checks back, goes forward again, checks back, finds Xhaka inside. Arsenal still got the ball.
Excellent play, Eddie.
And then he looks like he's brought down, but no free kick.
Just
he was running through
there by Tomiyasu, which yeah, well done, Eddie. Well done, Eddie. Nice. That's good football, Eddie. It's proper game management by Eddie, isn't it? I mean, he's realised, you know, I need to relieve the pressure on the boys at the back. So if I keep the ball up here, and that gives them a chance. He's on the ball.
Exactly. You know, he held the ball. He ran with it.
Yeah.
He checked back. Then he went again. You know, so excellent. Perfect. Twice in literally a few minutes, he's picked up the ball and carried Arsenal literally all the way down the field. And you can't ask no more for your striker in this time.
Yeah. Well played, Gabriel. very strong against Ings to win the goal kick.
Big
Excellent
2 minutes.
defending. Excellent defending. So strong. And it's these
Sambi miskicked.
That would be the first time he's miskicked all game, if you ask me. He's had a superb half.
That's the first mistake that I've seen Sambi make. He just had a hack, and it's just gone right up in the air. Villa now just on the attack.
Yeah.
But Arsenal defend well.
Yeah, it's great to see on the sideline.
Go on, Eddie. Yes, Eddie. Oh, go on, Eddie. No, brilliant play. Eddie carrying us up the pitch. Options left and right. Oh, and he puts it over the bar. Picked the ball up just inside his own half. Run all the way to the Aston Villa box. Twisting, turning, come inside. And unfortunately, just too high. Just over the bar. But again, he's carried us all the way down the field. He's had a shot. Should have done better with the shot once he's cut back inside Mings, rather. Sorry. But
yeah.
Hey, with the ball's down there.
Him now, running
great header.
Mings.
And free kick to Arsenal deep in their own half. Foul on Tomiyasu. That should do it.
Just seen the Eddie free effort. He's twisted Mings left and right, isn't he? That's good. That's good striker.
That's it. He had options either side, but again, listen, Eddie's three opportunities today he's had, and literally he's carried Arsenal full length of the pitch 3 times.
Yeah, and he's crazy.
Exactly. You know, and you can't ask no more than that, Tone. You can't ask no more than what this kid's done in 5 minutes, 10 minutes rather. You know, you can't ask no more than that. That's won us the game. That's won us the game. That has. He's taken the pressure off of his team, and that's won us the game.
Excellent play, Eddie.
Full time, lovely. 5 out of 5, still top of the league.
We loving it.
Oh yes, but that, I mean, what we've seen from Eddie there, that little 10-minute cameo, that has literally helped us win the game. He's taken the pressure off the whole team just by going full length of the field 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, so that's absolutely brilliant. So pleased for him. I think he deserves a start, or he deserves more game time. I know it's a winning team, and you don't necessarily make changes if you don't have to, but I just think he deserves a little bit more.
Yeah. And he's showing us great versatility. You know, with that kind of versatility, the ability to do what he's doing. You know, you've got to give him more minutes. You have to. You know, and we've seen.
But not even that. He's also showing a maturity.
Yeah, you can keep Jesus on the pitch and play Eddie. He's shown us.
100%. Of course you can. Yeah, we've done it in pre-season, Tone. We've done it in pre-season. Exactly. You know, so there's nothing saying that they can't play together. But what Eddie's shown there, more than anything, is a great maturity.
Yeah.
You know, he's done the right thing 3 times out of 3. You can't ask for more than that. Pick up the ball. Sure. The team's under pressure. Where am I going to go? He's 1 against 4, 1 against 5. Go to the touchline, bring it back. Arsenal kept possession there for roughly about 3 minutes. Yeah. All because of Eddie carrying us forward.
Absolutely.
You know, so that's killed 3 minutes out of the game. Absolutely brilliant. Odegaard's not looking happy about his ankle. Just talking to Xhaka, grimacing, as if to say it may not be that good. So let's cross our fingers that he's fit for Sunday for Man United.
Absolutely. So just going to have a little route around, see what the rest of the league is looking like currently. Yeah,
I know City 1-6 still. Tottenham 1-0, innit?
Tottenham 1-0, Liverpool 1-0.
Yeah, I was being told by my statistician that Isaac scored again, but it was ruled out.
That's correct. Yes, he's absolutely right.
He's a wealth of information, this kid. He's only 12.
Okay, here's one for your son.
Go on then.
Can you see the screen?
There has been 25 goals scored in the last 6 meetings between Aston Villa and Arsenal at the Emirates. Is that true?
Yeah.
How do you know? Oh, he saw it earlier. He's way ahead of you, Tony. He's been revising since this morning.
This is his one. This is his one.
Oh, that's your one. Arsenal have won 199 Premier League games at the Emirates. Now it's 200. Well done, Jackson.
Well done, Jackson.
What's that? Yeah, he's showing me he's just showing me the same stat. He's been on it since this morning. Yeah, so he's showing me one now that says Bukayo Saka has registered 16 Premier League assists so far. Only three more players have done this in the Premier League before they turn 21. Cesc Fabregas with 38, Wayne Rooney with 22, and Michael Owen with 18.
Wow. Excellent.
See, this is what you just put on the screen. Arsenal remain interested. Let's go and get Tielemans in.
Yeah.
We're clearly picking up a few injuries now.
Yeah. I think it's Arsenal waiting till the last minute to see what else they might potentially... Because, there's also this talk about Danilo.
Hold on. What's he showing me? 1 second, Tom. My son's showing me a stat.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah, he's showing me another stat, Tony. There have been 21 goals scored in the last 6 meetings between Aston Villa and Arsenal at the Emirates. That's 3.5 goals per game. Arsenal 3-1, 3-2, 4-0, 5-0, and tonight 2-1.
Didn't quite keep up our normal 3 average though tonight, but we'll take the 2-1.
Yeah, you take the win. A win's a win. Whether it's 2-1, 1-0, 5-0, 6-0, it all counts. 3 points is what's important.
Absolutely. So Leicester City have received a bid of around 19 million for Youri Tielemans from a mystery club. Arsenal have been strongly linked with Tielemans all summer, while the player is keen on moving to Arsenal. So yeah, I think Arsenal are sort of biding their time, waiting for this one to develop.
I don't think it can develop any further, can it? There's only 24 hours left. Let's just go and get it done. This is the mucking about that I can't stand.
I've got a feeling something's going to happen last minute. There's also this player, Mudryk, Mikhailo Mudryk, Ukrainian.
Oh, the Ukrainian guy.
Yeah.
I'm also hearing from my Stato son, Danilo.
Yep.
From Palmares.
That's correct. He's right. Danilo is also been linked. I'm sure I thought I dropped something in there, but I didn't. Okay. But yeah. What do you think on this comment?
I would be okay if we didn't sign a winger. I would actually be okay. Obviously we've got Marquinhos, we've got Reece Nelson, who I think could have a big season. He looked a different player in pre-season, did Reece Nelson. He looked hungry. He looked fitter than I've seen him before. He looked like he meant business. Yeah. So I would have no problem if we didn't sign a winger. I think, obviously, with the main issue we have in our team, and it's been mentioned before in the chat by yourselves on the show, is how do we replace Partey? That's the major problem that we have. So I would be more inclined for us to go and sign maybe 2 midfielders. Yeah. Or definitely 1, and forget the winger, because I think we've got Martinelli, we've got Saka, Smith Rowe can play wide, Marquinhos, Reece Nelson, Jesus can play across the front 3. So that gives us 6 players that can play in wide positions. Plus you can add Zinchenko to that. He could play in front of the Tierney. So we've got options. I think we've got to strengthen this midfield, and we have to get a decent replacement for Partey, who clearly can't last the season. So that's where I would be going to in the next 24 hours to get. I'd go and get Tielemans, proven Premier League player, and if that Danilo is cheap enough, maybe I'll bring him in as well.
Yeah.
If Tielemans is 25 million, that Danilo 30 million, you're talking, how much are you going to pay for a winger?
Yeah,
you're going to pay 30, 40 million for a winger. Do we need it? Strengthen the midfield. That would give us the solid base. And I think we would be title contenders if we done that. I really do.
Cool.
Really, yeah. I don't think we're. I think we're maybe one or two players off a full tilt of the title. You know, against Man United, that would be our biggest test.
You need a bigger squad, and you know it's when you look at what Chelsea are doing, they're like literally throwing money at players now, like Anthony Gordon, and you just think like literally they're just filling up their bench with world-class players.
Yeah, but I think that's more desperation, Tone, than actually signing the players that you need. I think that's more stinks of desperation with what Chelsea are doing. You know, Man United have just paid up 95 million euros for this Antony.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of says more that they're in a predicament than they're trying to buy their way out, because you're spending. If you went and signed Bukayo Saka for 100 million, you know that you're getting proven Premier League quality.
Absolutely.
This Antony plays in the Dutch league, which again is not a great league. Yes, they produce some fantastic players, and we've seen it. Bergkamp's, Van Persie's. You know, we've seen the players they produce, but you're willing to spend 100 million euros on a player that has never played 1 second of Premier League football, because we all know that this is a different league.
Yeah,
it's the strongest league in the world. You're not coming up against no part-time electrician or farmer. You know, every week you're coming up against proven quality defenders, even in the clubs right at the very bottom.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a big gamble. It's a big gamble. And time will tell whether it pays out.
Yeah, welcome into the chat, Carlito. He says the DM is a priority, and I think both Gary and I are agreed with that. If anyone wants to come into the chat and just give us a 5-minute breakdown of what they thought of the game today or anything else Arsenal related, feel free. The StreamYard.
That thing that you just put an olive in it.
Exactly.
I don't know how to do that.
We're on this one. There's a funny film coming on.
That's the player that we've also been linked with from Palmeiras, a winner in Danilo. He's the only Brazilian player in the Brazilian squad who's not playing his football in Europe at the moment. So he's clearly a good player. He's playing in a successful team. I think the price mentioned, I think something around 20 million.
See, I think that's a bargain. I think that's an absolute bargain.
Yeah.
If it goes wrong, you think, oh, well, it's 20 million. We'll sell him for 15. We lost 5. We've had a season out of him.
Yeah.
You know, he must have something about him if he's playing in the Brazilian national team. He must have something about him.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, let's get him in. Let's beef up our midfield, and let's have a real go at this title. Our forward line is pretty much sorted. You know, we've got 2 strikers. You've got Martinelli that can play through the middle. You know, we've got 6 that can play across the front 3. Odegaard's going to be a major player for us. It's important that he stays fit.
Yeah.
But the real problem that we have is Partey. When that guy is not in the team, I mean, Lokonga's played very well today. I've seen him make one mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not put too much pressure on his young shoulders, but let's give him the game time that he needs in the cup competitions. Let him come on, you know, and then maybe he would be the one to replace Partey in in the next season to come or seasons to come. So I'd be more happy if we just went with the two midfielders, or at least what we need to get one in. That's a guarantee for sure, you know.
Cool. So what we'll do next is, if you got the time, Gaz, do some player ratings.
Yeah, I've got time, mate. I've got time.
Excellent.
But nothing but time.
All right. Do you want to go first, or want me to go first?
I'll go first. Okay, so Ramsdale didn't really have a lot to do. Allowed himself to get bullied at a corner. You know, for the equaliser. So I'm going to give Ramsdale. I don't do the half mark. I just do full marks. I know Apollo likes to do the 6.5s and the 7.5s. I like to just do a whole mark. So I'm going to give Ramsdale a 6. Ben White a 6. Saliba, Gabriel, both 7s. Tierney a 7. Xhaka, who I think sometimes is most overrated, and I actually think he's Arsenal's most influential player on the pitch. Covers a lot of ground. He now gets involved in attacks and as well as defending. I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give Sambi an 8. Saka, he scrapes a 7 because of his assist. Odegaard, I'm going to give it 8. Martinelli, a 7, and Jesus, an 8. And I think my man of the match today, from what I saw, was Sambi Lokonga.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to give Sambi man of the match because I think as you're coming in for your first appearance of the season, and I didn't see him put a foot wrong apart from one mistake that he made. You know, he's got forward and he kept attacks going by spreading balls left, right. You know, so I was very impressed with what I saw from him today. So I'm going to give him my man of the match today. Eddie, I'm going to give Eddie an 8 from a substitute because I think them 3 ball carries up the pitch was what won us the game. It took so much pressure off the team and wasted valuable time. So yeah, that's my marks.
Excellent. Even although Eddie only was on for 10 minutes. So that tells you a lot about, you know.
I love what he's shown today. He's shown the maturity to think, like, my team are in trouble here. Can I help him out? Absolutely. And it wasn't so much the first one. It was the second one where he's picked the ball up. The defenders come tight. He lobbed it over the defender's head and then went on the run. And we kept the ball for literally a minute and a half after the first one, a good minute or so after the second one. And then the run he went on when he put the shot over the bar was at least another 20, 25 seconds. So almost 2 minutes have got eaten up. 3 minutes have got eaten up, by Eddie running with the ball. And that was a valuable time wasted and took the team up the field. So, yeah, that's why he gets an 8.
Excellent.
I think excellent impact in 2 substitute appearances, excellent impact. And I think he's pushing for a full start or at least more minutes.
Cool. Just hang in there a second. I'm just pulling up some graphics. So here we got who scored and their ratings for the team. I can't see it on that screen, so I'm going to have to go to this one.
I can't believe Saka got a 7.4.
So he gets an assist, which bumps his score up.
See, the Congo just
with
this rating.
With the who scored things, it's all about the statistics. They it's not just the eye test where you can go, I can see a guy clearly doing stuff. There's all these statistics that affect how they score. So how many touches you have, how many accurate passes, all that kind of stuff. So if you look at, say, Saka to Jesus scores a goal but gets a lower mark than Saka. And the reason for that is Jesus' pass accuracy is really low.
Okay.
But he does things that statistics can't show.
Don't pick up, like he's running and he's hassling. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
They given.
But I mean, if you look at these marks, because seeing the marks that I just gave, I mean, I gave Ramsdale a 6. Yeah. He got 6.5 here.
Mm.
Who did they give it to?
Man of the match, they gave it to Martinelli.
Martinelli, yeah. I like Martinelli. I like him a lot.
Mm.
And he does some really good things, but that, for me, when he gets to the byline, I don't understand why he's not using his left foot there to put that ball back. Well,
having said that,
understand
he scored his goal with his left foot. Having said that. So
yeah, but that makes it even more weird that he didn't use his left foot to pull the ball back.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, I do like Martinelli a lot, and I think he's still got a way to go, but he's come a long way. And I think there's definitely a fantastic player in the making there. Just his decision making and stuff like that. But he scored, 2 goals this season?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 goals this season, I think he scored. So it proves you that he's getting goals, he's creating chances. So I can see that, but I think when you watch the midfield and Lokonga and Xhaka, the work that Xhaka gets through, up, down, constantly in one box, then back in another box, breaking stuff up, keeping moves going. Valuable. He gets some stick, but I don't think anyone's really actually truly recognised what he brings to the team.
Yeah.
He brings so much more than just, he gets sent off occasionally. He makes a rash challenge, but that's in his makeup as a player. He wants to go win the ball.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just maybe a bit overzealous, but unfortunately, you can't take. If you took that out of his game, he'd be nobody.
Yeah, for sure. So here I've got on the screen currently the statistics for shots. So we had 22 shots against their 4. We ended the game with 60% possession against 40%. We had an 85% pass accuracy to 77. 12 successful dribbles to their 5. 11 aerial challenges, 1 to their 10. And they put in more tackles because they were defending more. We had 10 corners to their 3. What that shows you
but they scored from a corner. That's flash.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Ramsdale's going to have a serious think about himself in with that one.
Well, I just think if from a goalkeeper's point of view, if you've got that player standing right in front of you, you need to say to one of your players, get in front of him. Yeah, you need to put your own player in front of him. Yeah. You're behind. You need to put your own player in front. If there's a player in front, he heads that out.
Thank you, Andy Roach, for updating us on the West Ham Spurs game, which has ended 1-1, which is a good result for us. We're happy with that.
That's it. Pull in a little bit more clear of them.
Yeah, exactly. But this shots is interesting. I mean, obviously, 22 is a fairly high number. I've actually seen 30. I've seen us hit 30 in some games. But this, 22 shots against a team that are digging and scraping to try and climb up the table represents not a bad little return. Now, bearing in mind, we were at 15 shots at half time. We only had another 7 in the second half. We scored there.
Yeah. So just getting
showing a potential goal. Oh, that was close. Last minute of the game, West Ham nearly scored the winner. So 7 more shots in the second half. Clearly, Aston Villa made the second half a lot more competitive than the first.
Yeah, they was always going to come out in the second half and have a go. It was only 1-0, which says that we need to be more clinical. Yeah. When we have the opportunities and get the second and third goal, and it takes the pressure off. That corner's got in, and then you're thinking, Jesus, we've done all this hard work, we've had all these opportunities, they haven't done nothing, and it's 1-0. Yeah, and it's a problem that Arsenal have had. It's a problem that Arsenal have had for a long time.
Absolutely. So let's have a look at some of the player statistics. So first column is shots, second column shots on target, third column key passes, fourth column is pass accuracy. What's up,
pass
Tone?
accuracy, isn't it?
So we got Tony coming in live from outside the stadium.
What's going on, family?
How are you, brother?
We run things tonight. We do the business.
Excellent. What's your feelings?
Sorry, guys, I don't have my headphones, so I can't hear you guys.
Okay, can you just tell us what you thought about the game, your feelings, the atmosphere, everything?
Mate, it was live today, live. Got there in the end, man. Got there in the end.
That's the most important thing.
Did anyone
say again, Tay? I can't hear.
Performances. Talk to us about performances.
Sorry, mate, I can't hear you.
Talk to us about who you thought performed well.
Listen, I'll try and jump in a little bit more.
Okay.
All right? Because I can't hear you guys.
He's having a party.
You can see what's going on here now.
Yeah.
You know what, Tony? It's lovely to see the fans re-engaging with the club.
Absolutely.
FTV vibes going on right now, but yeah. Sorry, I don't have my headphones, so I can't join in.
No worries, man.
I'm not sure who I'm going to give my man of the match to, but I think Sambi just ran things in midfield for us.
Well done.
I'm going to give him big props tonight.
You were shocked, Tone, when I said Sambi as my man of the match.
Yeah.
Vince has just vindicated my decision.
Yeah, excellent.
And that's great to see. Young player. We saw him in the All or Nothing, didn't we? Moaning, I'm not playing. Eddie told him to man up. You're not the only one not playing. Yeah, and he gets his chance. And he does a job.
He grasps it. Excellent.
What more can you ask for?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, pardon me.
So, yeah, I'm going to pull up. Tone, can you hear me?
It won't work.
Can hear you.
Tom, can you just tell us a little bit more about the game, what your feelings were in terms of people's performances, atmosphere, etc.? If you just give us a couple of minutes of, what went on in the game that you can tell us about.
Sorry, say that again, T?
Tell me a little bit about what the atmosphere was like, and also what you thought about players' performances in the game. Just talk us through that.
Mate, listen, the atmosphere was absolutely ridiculous, man. Loved it. I was in the ability area. I had to have my ear defenders on because obviously the noise level is, I can't deal it with my injury. But man, the songs. As you can hear the family in the background, serenading Tottenham as we do. The crowd was absolute. I don't think I've ever seen Arsenal fans in the way they're right now. So early in the season, it was absolutely a joy to witness. And even though there was passes that went astray, man, we're just sing behind them, lifting them up. You know, Apollo, he's not wrong when he says right now the vibe right now in the Emirates is just on. Yeah, man, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it.
And so that's the best thing that's coming out of all this. The fans are getting so connected to the team, and we've become the 12th man again, and we're pushing them on. You know, and that's spurring them on the pitch. And this is something that's been missing since the last few years of Wenger, under Emery, and now under Arteta. You know, he's done exactly what he said he would do. Arteta, he said he would re-engage the fans. Yeah, he would connect us all back with the club, and he's done. The man stuck to his word. He's taken some stick, maybe rightly or wrongly, as you see it, but he's cleared out the people at the club. He's cleared out the deadwood. He's slashed the wage bill, but more importantly, he's reconnected the fans with Arsenal, and he's given us our Arsenal back. So far, so good. Long may it continue.
Absolutely. So, you give us your ratings. I just wanted to finish off looking at this graphic because as I said, we had I think it's probably a season high in terms of number of shots in a game with 22. Interesting that we had 4 from Gabriel Magalhaes at back, 2 from Tierney, 3 from Saka, 3 from Odegaard, 5 from Gabby Martinelli, and 4 from Gabriel Jesus. So that to me is a good split, but it also shows how attacking we've been this half. What I see from that is down the left, our 2 left players, Magalhaes and Tierney, are getting right up there. You know, to have your left back and your left centre back have 6 shots on goal tells you how high up they're playing.
I wonder when the last time that was even a stat that your left back and your left centre back have had 6 shots on goal between them. I've never even heard that stat even mentioned before.
Exactly.
I can't even remember seeing a centre back have a shot. Like, obviously, Saliba scored a goal, but I mean, I've never seen a centre back actually get forward and have shots.
Yeah.
I can't recall a time. I'm trying to think now.
90 minutes is a lot.
Yeah, that's for a centre back. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to look at the players' statistics in terms of their performance in the game. And again, I don't want people to go overboard on the statistics because, you know, these are just statistics. They don't actually often tell you what really happens in a game. Just have a quick look here. Just see the Isak goal. Nice goal. He's been taken off. 5 minutes, 2 minutes left in the Liverpool-Newcastle game. But pass accuracy improved for Gabriel Jesus, went up from 60% up to 74%. Rob Holding, Tomiyasu, decent passing.
I'm not sure Holding touched the ball.
Yeah, everyone's had decent passing accuracy, except for Kieran Tierney. So he's going to have to look at his passing, 73%, 0.9.
You know, wasn't it mentioned during the last match, obviously, where Zinchenko didn't play, and we've all rated Kieran Tierney so highly, but then we realise what a player Zinchenko is and what he brings to the team with his passing.
Yeah.
You know, so it just shows you how one player you think is so good and the energy that he puts into the team, but another player comes in, maybe not got the same energy, but he brings so much more on the ball.
Technically. Yeah, absolutely. And I've mentioned this before, the drop-off levels between Zinchenko and Tierney for me is massive, and then the drop off between Partey and Elneny was massive. But I've got to say, going by Sambi's performance today, Elneny don't get a look in now because Sambi was superb. You know, I mean, he's reading of the game.
Yeah, no, I can totally agree with that.
Yeah, you know, and just to
I
look
can
at
totally understand that.
Look at Sambi's passing accuracy, 92.6%, 2 aerial duels won, 72 touches, 63 touches. Sorry, yeah, you know, 2 aerial duels. No shots, but you know, hey, for his first game back, that's a bloody good performance.
Yeah, but playing holding midfield.
Yeah,
he was there to do a job to hold that midfield, and even from what Vincey said, he's done that job.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's held the midfield. He's brought us up the field. He's broke up attacks. You know, he's won a couple of duels. Sounds like a cracking game for a 21-year-old to me.
Absolutely.
You know, especially
so well done to Sambi.
First start of the season.
Yeah. So I'm just going to finish off with my my final breakdown of ratings for the guys. I've shown you the stats, some of the supporting data. Ramsdale, I'm going to give him. I think he's at fault for that goal. Because it's your job to position your players. You can't allow a corner kick to come straight into the net where it comes in. You've got to, you know, you can't get stuck behind a player.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give Ramsdale. 6.5. I know you don't do the 0.5s, but I'm giving them 6.5. Looks like Liverpool are going to score a last-minute winner. Andy Roach is just put in the chat. I'm just watching the Liverpool game.
Liverpool just scored. 98th minute.
Corner. Oh, mate, I'll be gutted for Newcastle.
Yeah, Liverpool just scored a 98th minute winner, Fabio Carvalho, and the rest blown the whistle.
Yeah, oh, that's gutting. Absolutely gutting for Newcastle. Oh, mate, that is gutting. That hurts.
There's no worse way to lose.
Yeah.
Than that.
That's horrible. It's a little bit of a skirmish between the two benches now.
Yeah, Klopp loves to get involved, doesn't
he? Yeah.
Shocking. There's no worse way to lose than that. That drains you for the next game you play as well. That does. That's like a kick in the whatsits.
That is, yeah. Showing a replay, no VAR or anything.
Yeah, I'll just quickly say one thing while you're watching that, Tone. Spurs haven't been playing well at all, but they've nicked wins because they haven't really faced any team. And the interesting thing is they've come up against the West Ham side who haven't been playing well, and they haven't come away with victory, which tells you a bit about where they're at the moment because they haven't been playing well. You know, and they've scraped past a couple of teams that they should be beating anyway. So I think they're going to struggle when they come against the big teams. I don't think they'll. They seem to do it all the time. They seem to not play well. They ride their luck, and eventually their luck's going to run out. And it looked like it ran out tonight. Yeah, you know, the penalty overturned, didn't they? VAR overturned the penalty for them. Said it wasn't a penalty, and they've come away with a 1-1 draw. And West Ham scored their own goal.
Yeah.
I'd say if we can't finish top 4 this season, we never will.
Don't say it like that, bro.
Well, we're already almost safe from relegation. We've already got 15 points in the ball. We're almost safe. Another 25, we're guaranteed safety. But,
cool.
You know, I mean, in all seriousness, just carry on.
Yeah. So let me finish me. Yeah, 6.5 for Ramsdale. Ben White is slightly worrying that he's picked up an injury. Hopefully he'll be all right for the weekend. But I've got no issue if he isn't because Tomiyasu and Cedric are there to cover anyway. Saliba.
Yep.
you know, what can I say? The Saliba.
You didn't give White a rating.
Doing Saliba. White, I'm gonna give 7. I think he wasn't. I think he helped down that right hand side as much as he could. You know, he was getting forward in positions. Yeah, give him a 7. I think the whole defense was pretty much around 7-ish, to be honest. Saliba.
Subscribe to the channel for more updates. See you in the next video.
What the hell was that? Is that on your phone?
Saliba.
It's because he mentioned Saliba. Saliba. Saliba.
So yeah, gonna give Saliba a 7. I thought he had a good game. As Aston Villa didn't really create that many opportunities. I didn't think he had a lot to do, but what he did, he's very good at. Gabriel, I'm gonna give an 8. Obviously, 4 shots, just an absolute menace in the opposing penalty area. You know, yeah, he gets an 8. You know, it's a really good, and he was really strong against Ings and what's his name? Ollie Watkins. Tierney got forward well. You know, again, he's had shots. He's had a shot on target. So he's getting in amongst it, you know, considering that he's now taken over from Zinchenko because of the injury. You know, I feel kind of safe with him. I do. I think, you know, there were opportunities where the winger was going at him. I do feel that sometimes he can get rinsed by a good winger. You know, I'd hate to see him up against St. Maximum, against Zaha, against, you know, those kind of wingers. But against what he faced today, he seemed to do it well. So I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Granit Xhaka, I give a 7.5. Just decent. You know, he moved the ball well. He tackled well. You know, you could see him just doing what he does. He does what he does. He could have had a goal. I think he had you know, what I thought should have been a shot, but he didn't quite take the opportunity. But he's just doing stuff that keeps him relevant in a game, and helping, you know, some of the younger players around him, like Sambi. Sambi, I'm gonna give 8.5. Saka gets an assist. I'm gonna give him 7. Odegaard, I give 8. Martinelli, I'm giving 8.5. Jesus, I'm giving 8. I'm going to give my man of the match to Sambi. I'm, like yourself, also going to score Nketiah, and I'm going to give him a solid 8 because he's a difference maker. And the things he does, I mean, you know, you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do at that point in a game against tight defenders, and he does it well. So I'm very pleased with him. And yeah, long may that continue. So the manager, Gary, I don't think you gave Arteta a mark.
No, I'm going to give Arteta a 10.
Wow.
A solid 10. He's got the team playing. He's got the fans joining in. He's got us winning games. Mm-hmm. What more can we possibly ask for him? He seems to be making... Although I wouldn't necessarily... Sometimes I think he should make a sub a bit earlier. But he seems to just get it right. You know, he brought Eddie on 7 minutes plus injury time. And Eddie has got involved straight away from the off, done what he's done. And that's credit to Arteta for putting him on. Because he could have quite easily said, look, I just want you to do this and do that, get involved. Yeah. But Eddie you know, he's took it upon himself and he's done very well. So full credit to the manager. He brought Holding on just to shore things up. So yeah, he gets a solid 10 from me today.
Cool. I'm going to give him a 9 because to me, he could have brought Eddie on 5, even maybe 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Eddie get a good 25 minutes today.
Yeah,
I think he would have.
Eddie has proved to me with the last game, he's an impact player. When he comes on, stuff happens. He will change the energy of a game. And I just think, you know, at least 5 minutes, possibly 10 minutes earlier, he could have brought Eddie on and just it would have changed the way the game was going. But other than that, I think Arteta did, you know, the team is picking itself right now. The next 24 hours is going to be possibly the make or break of this season, in my eyes.
Yeah, I personally think that they've come so far, Edu and Arteta. They've put the squad together that's showing great ability, great enthusiasm, and I can't see how they're going to let it go in the final 24 hours, especially now we picked up a couple of injuries. I think they're going to go out and they're going to finish the transfer window on a high. I think Tielemans definitely comes in, and maybe that Danilo. I wouldn't be so worried about a winger. I think we've got more than enough going forward.
Yeah.
But I think with all these injuries we picked up, Partey clearly can't last the season. Go out and get 2 midfielders. Definitely bring in Tielemans, Prem experience, going to hit the ground running and take a chance on this Danilo for 20, 25 million. It's a bonus. You're going to wrap up 2 solid players for 50 mil.
So
that's not even.
You don't think. So what you're saying is you don't think we should go out and get this guy.
Who's that? Zaha? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Zaha's what, 29 now? What are you actually going to pay to sign Zaha at the 1 week into the season? What are you actually going to pay to get Zaha in?
Well, what I'm going to tell you about Zaha is right now he's probably one of the hottest players in the Premier League.
Yeah, I can see that, and that like he is most season.
Based on that, bear in mind he you know, he's only got a year left on his contract, I think. I think the guy right now would represent value at some kind of price.
If you could go and put down 30 million and they say, all right, we'll have it for Zaha, yeah, all day long. But if you're talking 40s, 50s, I'm not totally convinced.
We're at September tomorrow. Only Harry Kane and Son Heung-min have scored more goals this year than Wilfried Zaha. He scored 13 goals this year. So,
and where does Zaha come in? Who does he play? Does he replace Martinelli? Does he replace Saka?
He can play with either Saka or Martinelli, because don't forget, all 3 of them players are capable of playing on both wings. All 3 of those players can play on both wings. The added bonus is Zaha can play down the middle. Martinelli can play down the middle. The only one who can't play down the middle is Saka.
Yeah, I get your argument, but I think the project that Arsenal, bro. Yeah, but the project that Arsenal are on at the moment, they're in the lane of youth and exuberance. But do they go and spend 30, 40 million on a Zaha?
Mate, we're going to have to spend 34 million anyway. Ask yourself this question. How much were Arsenal prepared to play for Vlahovic in January?
Well, if you believe the reports, they was looking up 80 odd million, weren't it? Something like that, 70, 80 odd million.
Yeah, think about it. The price of Zaha and Gabriel Jesus combined makes one Vlahovic.
Yeah, maybe. But I just don't think they're on that path. I think they're not on the path of the old player. I think they're on the path of the youth and getting value for money. Does Zaha represent value for money? Are they going to make a... Palace are going to still want 40 million.
As I said to you, you just got to look at who is in form. Yeah, we're talking about a guy who's in form in the Premier League. Because I can go to Italy and I can buy the top striker in Italy, or I can go to Spain and buy the top striker in Spain. It doesn't relate. Yeah?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think sometimes...
A guy who is doing it for Crystal Palace in this league, week in and week out, that's guaranteed success, bro.
I think sometimes that getting this Premier League experience is worth its weight in gold. You know, United have taken a hell of a risk in paying this 95 million euros for this Antony. Yes, he may be a technically gifted Brazilian player playing in the Dutch league, but the Dutch league ain't like the Premier League.
Yeah.
You know, Pepe, we paid 72 million for Pepe.
Let me give you another statistics, yeah?
Go on.
Last season, the players with the top number of dribbles, successful dribbles, Alan St-Maximin, Dwight McNeil, Wilfred Zaha.
Dwight McNeil, now that's surprising.
Yeah, not Bukayo Saka, Wilfred Zaha. So, you know he can do it. You know he beats players. He's so attacking minded. He gets the ball forward as quickly as he can. He's literally he's got one vision, get the ball forward. I don't know if you saw his interview.
Listen, I've got nothing against Zaha. I think we should have signed Zaha instead of Pepe.
I agree.
That's more my personal opinion. I think we should have signed Zaha, proven Premier League. I think that's the way we could have gone.
What? We should have bought them both.
No, I would have just sided with Zaha. You've seen him do it in the Premier League. You know what you're getting.
The thing is,
you know exactly what you're getting.
There was a time when Wilf wanted to come to Arsenal, yeah? And all I'm saying now is anyone who writes him off now and says, oh, but he's too old, he's just showing you week in, week out that he can still do it.
Listen, if he's a fit lad, you may be able to sign him and he may go to 33. You may get a good 3-4 years out of him, 5 years even. You know, he knows what he's doing. He's got experience, so it could be a good signing.
Yeah,
it could be a very good signing. But
I know if Bertrand were listening, it'd be music to his ears. But hey, so let's have a look at the table, shall we? Arsenal are sitting pretty, top of the league, 15 points, goal difference of 9. Man City right behind us on 13, Tottenham on 11, Brighton on 10, Liverpool jump up to 5th, followed by Leeds, Fulham, Southampton, Chelsea and Brentford.
Chelsea 7 points. That's shocking. They spent 250 million.
Yeah. But let's not get too carried away because we all know this is a long season.
Listen, nothing's handed out till May.
Absolutely,
we know this. I'm not getting carried away. As long as this is lasting, listen. We go to United, and if we get a result against United or come away with a point without losing, I'm still happy.
We'll all be cheering for Leicester tomorrow, hoping Leicester can get a result against United, put them back where they belong.
I can't see it, but
there's. Yeah, I can't see it either. But United are nowhere near
a team at the moment. You know, they really are shocking at the moment. Yeah, they got a result against Liverpool. That was, I think, more due to Liverpool being shocking, really, than United being anything else.
If you consider Bournemouth have lost their manager and they're still above Wolves, Everton, Villa and Leicester,
and conceded so many more goals as well.
Yeah, but that's all in one game.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's in one game or 2 games, does it? They're on minus 14. They've conceded 10 more goals than the team that are bottom of the league, which is Leicester City.
Yeah, but 9 of them was in one game.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's in one game or whatever, does it? They've still conceded the goal.
Because it paints the wrong picture. Yeah, Bournemouth have got a win and a draw. Yeah, Wolves haven't got a win. Leicester don't have a win.
Everton haven't got a win.
Don't have a win. So 3 teams are winless. Yet Bournemouth have won a game and lost their manager.
Yeah, well, I think that obviously, but I mean, I was quite surprised that he got the sack. I mean, they was playing Liverpool, they lost 9-0, but that's a freak result, and it's not going to happen to him every week.
I actually don't think the sacking has got anything to do with the results. I think it's all got to do with what he said to the board.
Oh, you reckon he was asking for more money?
No, I think he was asking
players
to be more aggressive in the transfer market.
Yeah, asking for players. Yeah, that's what I meant. When I said more money, that's what I mean. More money for players. I should have said that. Yeah. I mean, I mean, Forest have signed 19 players. How many did they have in their squad before the season started?
I don't even know how you can sign 19 players. It don't make no sense to me.
But do they know it's only 25 men in the squad? Do they know this?
I've got no idea. I'm baffled every time I hear that figure. I'm literally like, how the hell can you have 19 new players in a squad?
I don't understand it. They must have had did they only have 7 or 8 in their squad? I just don't get it.
I think you need to ask your son to do a little bit of research on Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, Jackson, we sent you some stats to find out how many players Nottingham Forest had in their squad before the season started, before they signed their first player. You can get on it tomorrow. Right, he's on it tomorrow. Right. Well, next time I come on, next time I see you, I'll have the answer.
Excellent. Right, so that leaves. We've done the table. We've done our review of the game. We've done our player ratings. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, if you haven't already done so, hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, I mean, that's it. We have come to the end of our show. Gary, thank you again for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure, sir. My pleasure. I'll always lend a hand when you need someone. I'm always here.
Yeah, it's great.
I've got my Stato. I've got Stato with me.
Indeed, he's got a job for life, mate. Don't worry.
See a big smile on his face.
Until he starts playing for the Arsenal, and then we'll be talking about his stats.
Well, my youngest one's a goalkeeper, so I'm hoping he'll be playing for the Arsenal one day.
Excellent.
All right,
Good
mate.
job by you, mate. Good job by you. But yeah,
take care.
Thanks a lot for everyone.
And I'll see you soon, sir.
Take care, fellas, and we'll see you again another time. Take care, guys.
Good night, all.
Goodbye.
The Gunners.